Clark's maiden ton the highlights before Notts fight back. Fans at a cold and windy First Central County ground, Hove, had been treated to an excellent day's play on day one, with a young Sussex side just ahead of the game on 302 for 6 against Division 2 title favourites Nottinghamshire. And a wonderful moment to start the day, as 21-year-old Tom Clark brought up his maiden first-class century of 185 balls. A risky single, but well worth the reward. But it all came to an end 2 balls later, as Clark was bowled by Lyndon James for a round 100. Sussex 332 for 6. The new signing Stephen Finn was next in, and he contributed 10 vital runs as Sussex continued to tick the scoreboard over. But he would eventually fall to Patterson-White, who claimed his 4th wicket of the innings. Archie Lennon fell soon after for an understated but important 24, caught on the boundary off the bowling of last season's leading wicket taker, Luke Fletcher. Patterson-White would claim a well-deserved 5-wicket haul as he took the last wicket of the Sussex innings. Henry Crocombe was LBW. That was the final act of the morning session, as Sussex finished on 375 all out. Clark without doubt the standout, but vital contributions also coming from Ali Orr, Tom Haines and Delray Rawlins, with Patterson-White's figures of 5 for 84 or 45 overs comfortably the best of the Nottinghamshire bowlers. And a perfect start for the hosts after lunch, as Henry Crocombe clean bowled Ben Slater for a duck. Haseeb Hameed was on show for the first time since his Ashes appearance, and despite an early flourish, his innings was brought to an end by Stephen Finn, who claimed his first wicket for Sussex. Whilst Ben Duckett looked to take the attack to the Sussex lineup, he would lose another partner as Finn would strike again, this time Joe Clark edging behind for 6, Notts 39 for 3 and Sussex now well on top. And the good got even better for the South Coast side, Ben Duckett edging to Tom Alsop for 31 to end a dangerous looking innings. Delray Rawlins in particular looking pleased to see the end of the Notts opener. The fall of the 4th wicket saw skipper Stephen Mullaney come to the crease, and the addition of a calm head allowed Notts to fight their way back into the match. Mullaney and Lyndon James putting on an unbeaten partnership of 50 that lasted through to the tea break. At the interval, Notts were 104 for 4, with James on 32 and Mullaney 25. After the break, 23-year-old all-rounder Lyndon James brought up his 6th first-class half-century. James is incredibly well thought of in Nottinghamshire, with Stuart Broad tipping him as a player with the qualities to go right to the very top. And he was sharing the stage here with his captain, Mullaney, who was taking the attack to the Sussex's young attack. Mullaney and James sharing a century stand for the 5th wicket. But James's innings would come to an end not long after, getting a top edge on an attempted pull off the bowling of Finn to be dismissed for 63. And Sussex would almost get Mullaney too, Tom Alsop premeditating at slip, only to see the ball fly to precisely where he was. To add salt into the Sussex wound, the run would also bring up Mullaney's 50. Unfortunately for Sussex, their control on the game slowly subsided, as Mullaney continued to show his class and was ably assisted by Tom Moores, who between them added another 50 runs and took Nottinghamshire to the close on 214 for 5. Still 161 behind, but a far better position than the visiting side had found themselves in earlier in the day. It was another fantastic day at Hove that had started with Clark's maiden 100 and ended with veterans Mullaney and Finn dominating the show. Mullaney's unbeaten 79, the innings of Notts showing so far, and Finn ripping through the top order on debut for Sussex. An excellent day 3 awaits.